they're eating Sydney Sweeney up. Have you seen?
So here's the question. Is she playing into it, or is she just that
She is.
much of a bitch?
Okay, so class, if you haven't seen, Sydney Sweeney did an interview with GQ because she is promoting her new movie Christie,
Which flopped.
which flopped, but this is, I think, related. I think all this is related. So she's doing her press run. She's sitting down with the interviewer from GQ, and the woman tees her up perfectly.
I mean,
she says,
she basically said, "Here's a cherry, open your mouth."
She said, all you got to do is say you don't agree with the White House, taking up for you, whatever. She basically said a lot of people are upset about this ad. They sense these racial undertones with the great genes of it all. And then the White House, they took up for you. How do you feel? And Sydney Sweeney was like, whatever.
She literally said, I mean, when I have something to say about something, I'll say it.
She said, when I have something to say. And she just has this deadpan look on her face, whatever. And what do you think about the White House, sharing and saying that they love you and they love the ad? She was like, it was crazy. Whatever. Nothing. And to the point about the Christie movie flopping, she is a queer woman, and she went through domestic violence, and she was hiding her sexuality, and it's a very powerful story. That does not appeal to this right-wing audience that Sydney Sweeney is essentially courting.
Yes.
And has been courting. They don't want to go see a feminist empowerment
woman boxing
movie. The press is all about how she put on all this weight and gained all this muscle, and she does her own stunts and da 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 da. It feels like she thought this was going to be her Oscar.
Oh, not thought. There was a lot of buzz. I mean, it's Oscar Beatty for sure.
Yeah, but nobody's going to see it, and it's just so interesting the amount of people that took up for her with that American Eagle ad. And look, maybe they did not mean for it to be interpreted that way. Okay. Even if they didn't mean, I'm just saying, if they didn't mean for it to be interpreted that way, the way to respond would have been to be like, oh, no. Here we go. Here's some diversity. Everyone has great genes. Not a problem. They didn't do that.
They said nothing.
They didn't do that. And now Sydney Sweeney, by the same token, hey, you didn't really mean it like that, did you?
I didn't see anything. Did you see anything?
Get new episodes of Let Me Fix It every Wednesday only on YouTube.